He waited outside the prison for 3 hours, just to watch the wife he personally sent away walk out and admit she was wrong. He was sure she would come begging him, but while he was waiting, she had already slipped away with their newborn baby, right through the one place he wasn't watching. 1 year earlier, the richest man in Chin City, Ethan Carter, personally sent his wife Emma to prison. The charge, leaking company secrets. But before all this, Emma was the youngest top lawyer in Chin City. That day Ethan canceled all his meetings. He wanted to see with his own eyes if the proud woman who once stood against everyone would finally lower her head, because in his mind, without him, Emma had nothing. But 3 hours passed. The prison entrance stayed empty. The board wouldn't stop calling him. Ethan's patience ran out. Finally, he told his assistant, "Don't worry about her, let her come back on her own." At the same time, Emma was holding her newborn daughter somewhere no one knew about. She didn't contact Ethan. The only thing she wanted was a divorce, but she didn't know Ethan's revenge had already started. With one order, all of Emma's bank accounts were frozen. When she took her baby to buy formula and diapers, the hundreds of thousands in her account were suddenly gone. Then, the house she bought with her own money was blocked by security. Overnight, she lost everything. The former genius lawyer was now sweeping streets with her daughter on her back, just to get by. He wanted Emma to break down and give in. After the rain, the streets were still covered with puddles. Emma carried her daughter on her back and cleaned the road. Suddenly, a luxury car rushed past. Dirty water splashed all over her. Inside the car was Ethan and his current chief lawyer, Lucas. Lucas used to be Emma's student. Looking at the woman covered in mud, Lucas smiled, but Ethan only glanced outside. That woman looked strangely familiar. He brushed it off because he refused to believe the Emma who once stood in court could have fallen that far. After getting splashed by the car, Emma's troubles were far from over. The new supervisor, Ryan, had once lost to Emma in court. Now he finally had a chance to get revenge. He found her criminal record, used it to threaten her into filming a thank you video, and even tried to touch her. Just when Emma was in danger, Ethan happened to arrive for an inspection. He saw a familiar figure. The woman's clothes were messy. She was being pushed against a desk by a man. The next second, Ethan fired Ryan on the spot. But Emma's life didn't become easier. Not long after, Ryan framed her again. He accused her of stealing the old lady's blue diamond ring. This time, Emma didn't stay silent. She set a trap. She promised the old lady, "I'll help you find your ring." The next day, in front of everyone, Emma slowly guided their attention until Ryan's nephew became the suspect. Right in front of everyone, the man started panicking. The next second, he secretly threw the ring into a pile of trash. But Emma saw everything. She demanded the security footage, and the video showed the entire truth. The old lady turned out to be Ethan's grandmother. She watched Emma's calm and clever actions and admired her. She also noticed the baby in Emma's arms, because the baby looked incredibly similar to Ethan when he was young. But then another crisis hit. Emma's daughter suddenly developed a high fever. She rushed to the hospital carrying her child, but she never expected every specialist in the hospital, even the only pediatrician, had been called away. The reason? Lucas accidentally hurt his ankle. Ethan booked the entire hospital just to have her checked. Emma held her burning hot daughter, begging in the hospital hallway, but all she got was the doctors coldly ignoring her. And right then, Emma finally saw the truth. In Ethan's heart, she and her daughter would always come after another woman.